Welcome to video number 9 of this series where I show you how to build an AI agent, basically a voice AI agent that talks to you, basically like a brainstorming, a sidekick, someone you can call, talk to on the go, whether you're cycling, walking, or driving, and then save that information into a Google Doc on your Google Suite. Additionally, you can also enhance it to integrate your Google Calendar, your Google Drive, search the web, read news for you. But in this series, we're only covering Google Docs. All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to make sense of this output that we got from Vapi. Basically, a small conversation we had, and we got everything here. If we make a quick read through of this, collapse all the header, in the body, you'll see message. And the message, if you just skim through it, you'll see something like create Google Doc. We found that function that we give it, the name of the function. And then if you skim through this one more time, you see this, something that we wrote ourselves. And then you keep skimming through that, you see this, your helpful AI agent, you have access to my Google Doc, blah, blah. And then here it says, hey, Emil, how are you doing? That's basically the first message, which is actually here. You see artifact. And if I open messages, you can see there was one message, 2, 3, and so on. So we can make sense of that in just a minute. Now let's go back. And in here, add a ChatGPT, or maybe in here we can add an AI agent. Okay, we see there is an input. All right. As I explained last time, every single node of a NA10 node looks similar. If I open this one, you see there is one part, in the middle, on the right, another part. And here, input, output, in the middle, something. So this API call that we did, it's saved temporarily here. It's called cached. And then we can make sense of this in just a minute. So we added ourselves an AI agent. Let's add an OpenAI chat model. Keep ChatGPT 4.0 mini. That's okay. And what we will do here is we're going to say define below. You remember in the previous videos I showed you how to create like a static system prompt? We're going to say summarize this conversation between an AI agent and a human. And we collapse the headers. We go to the body, message. Basically, the entire message we can take, because this contains everything, including the conversation of the artifact, the messages. But it would be better if we just drag and drop this one so that the user or the AI agent or the LLM does not get confused. Please make sure that you don't have fixed, you have expression selected, otherwise it will override this. So let's go and get this one here. Now there is a small, maybe one of the very few lines of code that you're going to write in this entire series. You can see here, there's a problem with this. It is not showing us what we want to see. It's showing us object, 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 object. But what we want to see is the entire content. Click here, right here, and then write this thing, JSON.stringify, open parentheses, and then the closing parentheses goes just right after the messages. I'm going to zoom in so that I can explain. This is a JavaScript function that basically takes a JSON. JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation, and then it converts it into a string. It's a big chunk of string so that we can give this to ChatGPT, and then you close it right there. Now, if I see the outcome is something like that. Role system message, you are helpful AI agent, you have access to my... So it now has access to that string that goes to ChatGPT in the next level. Now if I click on test step, it will process it. It's right now sending it to ChatGPT and then getting back the response. Okay, the response came back here like this. In the conversation, an AI agent greets a user named Emil who responds positively. The AI expresses blah, blah, blah. Since it was a very small conversation, therefore the output is that much small. We're pretty much done with that crucial step that we have done. All right, so what we have done right now is made sense of that payload or that information that came to us, and we send it back to ChatGPT. So if I go back to this place, what happened? There was Vapi calling NA10, and then NA10 called ChatGPT, and then this call brought back some sort of information. This was like summarize. It was just a call. Let's call it a call, a ChatGPT call. And then we got an output here, okay? So NA10 did a call. Now that output is with NA10. We're gonna do something with this output in the next episode. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take it and put it on a Google Doc. Which one? This one. Basically, this text is what we want to send it to a Google document and save it there. So that was for this episode. Thank you so much for listening. See you in the next one.